Today we're going to look at some things and reflect on some things and see what do we need to change about ourselves for the new year. What is holding you back from doing the things that you really want to do? What have you been promising yourself for the last few years that you haven't done up to this point? Then how do we solve some issues that we have got going on? And it's amazing some things that I've been told that we need to change. But first thing is, a lot of you want to change your eating habits or you as a person. And that's not really complicated. That's not as hard as it looks. You can do that, but you got to be committed because this is the year of commitment. I want to make a change in my life. I was talking to somebody and we was talking about their commitments, but we was also talking about some things that's been going on in the last 4 or 5 years in their life. And they said, no, it's ironic and it's really amazing that the things they've tried to change in the last 5 or 6 years are still here today. They haven't moved. They haven't changed. Nothing's changed at all. Even though they wanted to change, they want to give up some things. They want to get their life back together. They want to make more money. They want to be more happy in their relationships. They want to be more in tune in their children's lives. And when I asked them, why do you think it happened the way it happened? And they said, circumstances. And I said, what kind of circumstances could that have been to stop you from doing the things with your children in their lives? And they say day-to-day things. So you know how we let stuff come into our lives and we say, well, we got time. But it's amazing. One of them was telling me that, her child was 5 years old at that time, not 5 years old, 1 year old at that time, now to 7 years old. And it's like everything that I promised that I was going to do for my child, 7 years has passed by and I haven't accomplished any of that. And I said, why is that so? I just why is that? And they said, I got let other things that I thought were important get in my routine. So I'm asking today, what are you allowing to get in your routine to stop you from being who you really want to be? And then when is enough enough? So enough enough. When is enough enough of not being you? When is enough enough of not taking care of the things that you want to take care of and letting everybody else take control of your life? When do you want to be in total control of your environment, your situation, your playing field, your home, your job, whatever you're doing? What is it that you want to change? Because it's amazing. When we was talking about it, it was like we're sitting around the table and it's like, wow, I can't believe another year has already passed. But I was like, what is it that you wanted to, that you said beginning of this year, not last year, beginning of this year, you was going to change? Regardless of the outcome, you was going to change. And it's amazing as we sit here, the year has came and we're still sitting with the issue that we said we was going to change. And that's what one of the ladies said, well, I was going to change some stuff, but it seems like no matter how hard or how many times I tried to change it, it wouldn't correct. I said, what wouldn't correct? And she said, I just wouldn't correct like I thought I should have. Or I just let everybody, every situation get in the way and stop me from doing projects that I want to do. I said, did you write them out? Did you even put them on a piece of paper? Or was they in your mind? Because, a lot of things we do, we put in our mind, we won't write it out. And she said, I really didn't write it out. I thought about it. Or I thought I had it on my planner. But, I never really looked at my planner unless I needed to. And I said, but why? See, when we think about it for a second, we all have planners on our phones and our tablets and in our computers. Some of them have on our desks. But when we look at the things that we have to do, why do we not do those things that we know what is required to do and we stop? What really stops us? And she just, well, not just she, but it was about 6 in the group, and everybody said, they just said, like, can't blame nobody but ourselves. So I challenge you as you look at what you want to do for the upcoming new year and the things that you are trying to do or you want to change or you want to improve. Let's just say improve. Have you wrote out what you want to improve? And then did you put a date and a time that you want to be finished with the project? See, it takes a commitment. And when you start talking about weight loss and diabetes, high blood pressure, fibromyalgia, lupus and stuff like that, you got to say, what are you really wanting to do to make a change in your life to overcome a lot of those circumstances and situations that can help you improve the person you really want to become? You know, you write out your goals and your dreams and your aspirations, but a lot of times that's all they are. Dreams, goals, and aspirations. We didn't look at how to fix it so our year becomes a total different year, or we write out what we assume we want to write. You know, I'm guilty of it. I've done it. We write it out. Oh, I'm going to do this. But in actuality, do you look at what you wrote that you wanted to do? When you look at the person that you dreamed of becoming, are you working towards that person? When you look at all the excuses that we have made as a person or people during the whole year, what is the number one thing that you started on a year ago that you can say you have accomplished it now? If haven't happened, rewrite it out. Plan it out. But put it in 30, 60-day increments. Put a time, a date that you want to change you. Look in the mirror. What is it that if you could change this year, starting today, what would you change now that you didn't change in the last year, 2, 3, 4 years ago? See, it's amazing how we can carry baggage on year after year after year after year. We make resolutions after resolution after resolution, but in actuality, we never accomplished what we wanted to do. So I want you to do me a favor. Look at what you are saying you want to do. Write it out. Talk it out. Plan it out. And then put little tasks with it. This is important. This is not important. This need to get done. That need not to get done. And one thing I ask my clients to do is say, write what you want to do. Visualize what you want to do. Achieve what you want to do. And watch it come together. See, if you believe it, I want to be 5 pounds lighter. I want to go back to school. I want my health back. I'm tired of whatever you're tired of. Put it in the blank. I'm tired of it. Then put on, how am I going to fix it? How long is it going to fix it? And it need to be done by this date. And if you outline it that way, I promise you, you'll see some things change in your life. But you got to want to make it change. Can't be anybody else. It has to be you. Because you know what? There's greatness in you. There's belief in you. And I can promise you this. If you have time, do me a favor. Go to helpfromtimothy.com. Helpfromtimothy.com. I challenge you today. If you want to work on you, helpfromtimothy.com can help you. I promise you, we can talk about your issues or your problems or help you improve the person you really want to be. Helpfromtimothy.com doesn't cost you nothing. It's just a conversation. But it's a good conversation because we can see what has been holding you back from the things that you've been trying to accomplish and work on them together. Point blank. Hey guys, this is Dr. Moore. I got to go, but Happy New Year's to you. I hope whatever you're planning on doing the next year, that you believe it before it ever get there. But write out the person you want to be. Write out the duration, how long it's going to take. Write out the day you want to accomplish it. Write out the things you need to move from in your life. Because whatever you're trying to accomplish, guess what? You can get them, and they are not hard.